So we go here and we go to my channel and we take this back to the beginning. Got the sounds of home in the background as we explain to you what I did. So I was explaining here, this is 720, I got to work on this. Get this a higher resolution. But the Japanese actually pulled back in response to, I'm going to be doing that all day long, in response to my big old strategy up in C-Zone 1. And so they pulled their chips back to C-Zone 6. Let's see, what do we got here? Korea is loaded with troops, 11. And they have just stacked up Korea with a, what's it called? Airbase, which are only $8 in our game. I'll keep repeating that. They do have a healthy force along the coast, but they have no interior penetration into China, and only 2 fighters in South China. When I have 20, I'll eventually have 29 infantry in Quangxi in a minute here. So interesting stuff. As I review their turn, I'll take out that sub later rounds. So this is my big strategy here, and I'm going to add to it. It is tempting to go get some reinforcements to going to Africa, but I've got to just play the strategy out to the end. And I build every one of these except one can hit C-Zone 6. And that one was going to go to the East Coast. Well, just a little bit of help. The Germans do have still have a fleet, and so I want to make sure I can have free range in the South Atlantic. So I place all my fighters there. Of course, I'll join the troops back up, and then I'll put the blocker out in Aleutians. And I'll put a sub out in 91, so I can start convoying, and another sub in 101. And that is it. Place the destroyer 2 subs there. I have my fighters are free to range, and they extend project power over C-Zone 6. So let's see. I get let's just review that. $80 worth of IPCs still on Philippines. So really, the strategy, at least we could say at this point in time, has thrown off the Japanese income and increased the American income. So that can't be viewed as a but it's all warships, with the possible exception of 1 transport, and warships and the marshaling some men. So if we did a recap, it would be 2 bombers. Those 2 bombers, oh, I forgot. Those 2 bombers are actually going to go, I wanted to edit them and put them in Siberia as well. But 3 mechs, 1 infantry, 1 anti-aircraft in Alaska, 2 battleships, 3 cruisers, 8 subs, 2 destroyers, 4 aircraft carriers, 1 transport, and 1 anti-aircraft in British Columbia, 4 bombers down there in West Coast, 1 destroyer in Aleutians, 1 sub in 101, 2 anti-aircraft in Central, and 1 sub in 91. Let's see, yeah, there it is. And then over in the Siberia, I believe that is, let's see here. There it is. 4 infantry, 1 mech, 2 artillery, 1 tank, and then 7 fighters and 1 diver. And then there'll be 2 bombers there. So yeah. Okay, so let's go to China. China buys 4 infantry. Just takes over Quangxi, drops some 5 in there, and then puts the reserve troops in Yunnan. Eventually you're going to see, so that's 4 more. That's 29 infantry in Quangxi. I own an airbase. Woohoo! But so then $17, I believe it was, right there. And 5 artillery, 1 infantry in Yunnan, 29 infantry in Quanxi, 17 IPCs, and that would be America-China turn 4 Shultzie and Crockett's house rule game.